Beginning of this year, I had no idea what expectations or what I could even imagine that robotics would be like.
I love working with my teammates, and I also love building the robots. I like driving because one thing I really like cars too, and like driving is kind of like right up my alley.
VEX Robotics is a worldwide competition. It's a challenge that students in all grade levels, VEX High School division, which I have the opportunity to coach. It's a new challenge every single year. Teams from all around the world compete at this challenge and can qualify for different levels all the way up to Worlds.
They play a game every year. There's 4 robots. There's 2 robots on one side and 2 on the other, red and blue, and they're working together. And you never know who you're paired up with. It's always random. So you might be against the team in your first match, and then you might be paired up with them the second round.
They came up with the name Peculiar Platypi because, well, they liked the show. And we sounded like a good name, so we stuck with it.
The name was just like, oh, we should be the Peculiar Platypi. That was the whole thought process, and started building our brand off of that. This is my 8th year.
And I've been in robotics the same amount of years as him, 8 years, doing the same thing. A huge part of the season is just research and development. Like, what are these other teams doing? What are we doing? And how can we incorporate those designs to make the best robot possible for this competition?
The thing I like the most about VEX really is a lot of the networking you can do with robotics, because there's a lot of activities you can do, like sports. Like, you compete, but you don't really like get to meet the other teams. Where at state, you can meet like state competition, you meet people from all around the state.
The amount of community that is here in the robotics, like our robotics family, is incredible to feel. Like, it's made me tear up a couple of times.
I love the community feel. I love making friends from other schools and the competitiveness, but it's like polite competitiveness. Like, it's like fun. It's not too high stakes. And I really enjoy that. I love the community of robotics.
We are in first place in excellence, and that just made us feel awesome. Because of this, we get to go to state, and because we were finalists in our last tournament.
I've never actually won a tournament, so being able to win a tournament, even one that's smaller or earlier in the season where all the robots are pretty equal and you don't really know what everyone's gonna do, winning a tournament early on like that is really, really cool.
And it's a big relief, because a lot of the years we qualify at the very last second. So it's super stressful, but since we did it right away, it takes a lot of the pressure off.
So now we are more like relaxed, and for next tournaments, it's going to only be like we can improve on what we need to, and it's not going to be we have to get a state invite. Now it's just let's have fun, try to improve on what we can, and try out more unique designs to see if it works.
Take a lot more risks with our robot design. Like, we can do stuff that if we didn't qualify, we're like, maybe we shouldn't because it might not work, but now we can do it just because we've qualified anyways.
Because we're sophomores, we are such a young team. Just imagine the possibilities of what we're gonna grow into. I already know that we're gonna be one of the best teams as for our senior year. Like, I just can't wait to see how much we grow.
Robotics has definitely helped me look into the STEM world. I'm interested in possibly being a civil engineer.
Careers that it's helped me consider are drafting, as I really enjoy catting out the robots. Robotics also helps you build like a community, and it also helps you just learn. When I first started, I would have had no idea how to do like any prototyping or catting or really know what any of that is.
One of our largest goals every year is growth. I imagine our program growing over many years, and we can't do it alone. We need the support from our community. Leaf just helped us out this past year just immensely. Really helped us grow to where we want to be, and to have that support helps us get there. It creates the steps that we need to grow.
They really have a really good, solid community. It just creates that camaraderie back and forth, and you just kind of build up those relationships.
You get to work with other teammates that can become your friends. You can help them, and they help you solve problems along the way.
I enjoy going to the competitions and stuff. It's just an opportunity. So I personally like it. I think it's a lot of fun. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.